Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Check the positioning of the pelvis. You're not compressing your lower back. The shoulders are relaxed. And breathe. Breathe. Exhaling, Uttanasana. Inhaling, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhaling, jump back into Dandasana. That's the first Vinyasa in B. Exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog. Breathe in the chest, make your shoulders relax, activate the fingers, hold up your elbows, and breathe. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathe. Breathe. Now we are getting into warrior one. So separate that feet, keep the left feet on the floor. Take your right leg high up in the air. Open the hips, bend the knees. And take the leg in front into warrior one. Lifting the arms up, a warrior one. Once again, check the neck and shoulders relax. Observe your breath. You can always cue that if you don't want to put the heel on the floor, you can keep the heel up and do it. So both options are fine. Okay. So breathe. Breathe. Inhaling there, deep. Exhaling into Dandasana. Here. Exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog. Remember, you're not holding that Chaturanga Dandasana for a longer period of time. Exhaling, downward facing dog. We finish with the right warrior one. We are doing the left warrior one. So lift the left leg up high, open the pelvis, bend the knees. So you're basically opening the hip in that position. So you're working on hip openers also. And breathe. Enjoy that nice opening of the pelvis. Breathe. Breathe. And take it in front, get into warrior one position. Take your time, do it slowly. Check the foundation of the feet. Parallel arms, the legs are parallel. The back feet is active. Don't take the back leg so back that there is no foundation. I need the back feet foundation also strong. Breathe. It is okay if you keep the back heel up and do it. And breathe. 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 Check the neck and shoulders relax. Neck is long, chin is parallel. Breathe. Inhaling there deep, exhaling, getting into a Dandasana or Palakasana. And breathe. 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 Exhaling, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. In that position, just breathe. 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 Inhale, jump or walk into Ardha Exhale, Uttanasana. Utkatasana, sorry. The chair pose. So inhale, come back into the chair pose. Breathe. Check the neck and shoulders, you relax. Just breathe. Exhaling, coming back into a Tadasana or Samasthiti. Observe your breathing. Breathe. Now from here, let's do a tree pose. So bend your left knee, place it to the side of your thigh. Let's do a tree pose. The tree, the Vrikshasana, the tree pose. Yes. The sole of the feet into the thigh. You're not putting it on the knee joint. Okay. Call yourself first. Place it here. Progression or regression, whatever you like. Open the chest. Neck long. And then you can lift the arms up if you want. You can open in this position, also hold it there. You can do this position, that's also fine. Try all the variations that is comfortable. The hands can be on the hip, the hands can be Namaskar Mudra, the hands can be spaced out, the hands can be here, right? So be free to try all those variations, right? Some person might find one pose very difficult or giving a pain, but when he modifies it, he will be better off, right? So just breathe, breathe. Any of the arm variations are completely fine. Any of the leg variations are completely fine. Just breathe and keep lengthening the ribcage away from the pelvis. But see that your shoulders are relaxed. And breathe. Inhale up, exhale, let the arms go down, let the leg go down slowly, and now rotate that standing leg, right? Because you're holding that position for some time, rotate the standing leg. Yeah. So the leg that you are holding it, like a Pawan Muktasana series 1 that you do, just give a nice rotation. And once again, stand in Tadasana, all yourself. Observe your breathing. So our free pose is also known as a balancing pose, right? So relax. Try it with the left leg slowly. Okay, so the other leg, lift up, all yourself, change the leg position, press the sole of the feet into the thigh and the thigh into the sole of the feet. It's only when you press both together there is more stability. Okay. Wobbling, shaking, falling is completely fine. Don't worry about it. All the balancing poses, how many years of practice you do at a day comes very difficult to hold. Okay. Any arm position, just try to focus on one point and try to observe all the alignments of Tadasana. How's my chin? How's my shoulders? Is my ribcage going away from the pelvis? Hope my ribcage is not popping up, not flaring in front. Okay? So engaging the core, engaging the glutes, and breathe. Breathe. It's complete awareness and concentration. Breathe. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Gently release the arms down. Exhaling, release the leg down. Once again, rotate that standing leg. Pawan Muktasana series 1. And just breathe. Once again, standing tall. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. Observe your breath. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Breathe. 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 Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Flat back. Exhale, jump or walk back into Dandasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Maintain that position. Remember, you can always modify it into 8 limbs touching the floor and a cobra instead of doing a chaturanga. Okay, so just be aware. Now, let's get into a warrior 2 position. So inhale, lift the right leg up, open the pelvis. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now here you can do the wild thing, Chamatkarasana. You can keep the feet on the floor and just try to observe your breath. Open the chest, open the chest. And take the leg back. Get into a warrior 2 position. So check the heel is in line with your arch. Okay?
Warrior 2?
Warrior 2, yes, warrior 2. Your heel is in line with your arches. So with all the external rotated family, your heel is in line with the arches, your arms are straight. Observe your breathing. Now as you're holding it there, let's get into a reverse warrior. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Reverse warrior. Exhaling. Inhaling. Reverse warrior. Exhaling. Last one. Inhaling. Reverse warrior. Exhaling. Going down into a Dandasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. downward facing dog. Now, inhale, lift your left leg up high in the air, open the pelvis. You can play around by holding it there. You want to get into the wild thing, Chamatkarasana. Take your own decision. You are free not to do it. Okay, this is some of the variations we can always give to the students who want to get into a little bit of progression. Some of them can definitely get into regression, whatever that they like. And take it in front, get into a warrior two position, external rotated of the femur. Right? Nice opening of the arms. Feel the stretch in the chest. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Keep the back feet active. The back leg is active, the front feet is active. Nice foundation. And just breathe. Now inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, coming forward into a warrior two. Inhaling, reverse warrior. Exhaling, two. Inhaling, reverse. Exhaling, two. Inhaling, reverse. Exhaling, last one. Inhaling, reverse. Exhaling, going down into a Dandasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And now from here, let's get into a child's pose. So put the knees on the floor and do a wrist therapy by rotating the wrist. So just try to move the wrist, give a stretch to the wrist. And breathe. And breathe. From there, let's get into a rabbit pose. Stretching the arms forward, lifting the hips up away from the heel, and stretch armpits and feel the difference. So you are stretching your fingertips forward and pushing your hips at the back. Okay? So trying to give a nice traction to your lumbar spine. And just breathe. Breathe. And from there, once again, get into a downward facing dog from there slowly. Engage your core. Walk your dog, stretch, breathe. Now inhale, lift your right leg up as high as possible in the air. Open the pelvis. From there, let's get into a warrior two. And from warrior two, get into a side angle pose. So from a warrior two, you're getting into a side angle pose. Right? Now, whether you want to hold it with the elbows on the thigh or the arms on the floor, your choice. Okay, so whether you want to get into a progression, whether you want to get into a regression, your choice. But open is that you open the important is that you open the chest. Okay, because at times when you go too much down towards the floor, there is compression on the lateral side. That's the reason we don't need that compression. Open the chest and breathe. Remember that the back heel is active, so keep pressing this actively and try to feel the stretch you're getting from here to the fingertips, right? And just breathe. Check your forehead is relaxed. Okay, check your forehead is relaxed and breathe. Breathe. All the variations of binding behind, stretching, putting the elbows either on the knee or the palms on the floor or your thighs. Breathe. 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 Inhale, come back into a warrior two position. And breathe. Neck and shoulders relax. Your neck is long. Observe your breathing. Inhaling there, exhaling, getting into a Dandasana. Complete the Vinyasa flow. Chaturanga Dandasana, upward and downward. And breathe. Now let's flick the left leg up high in the air. Hold it there, whatever you want to, just maintain that position. And from there, coming forward into a warrior two position one more time. Right? Open that. Make a transition. Breathe. Breathe. And from there, let's get into a side angle pose. So keep the elbows on the thigh. Open the chest first. So try to first as simple as possible. Deepen the stretch. After 3-4 breaths, then you can bind, you can put the arms down, whatever. But initial stage, try to get a nice opening in the chest, right? But see that the back feet is also active. Feel the stretch laterally, okay? And breathe, 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 breathe. Practice the progression also. At the same time, see that you practice the regression also, the lower side of the asana, right? Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale, come back into a warrior two position. Breathe, breathe. And exhaling into a dandasana. Complete the vinyasa flow. Up chaturanga, upward and downward. And breathe, breathe, breathe. We did the side angle pose, now we are doing a triangle pose. So inhale, lift the right leg up, take it in front. Warrior two position. Observe your breathing. Yes. From a warrior two position that you are, straighten the front leg. Open the chest. Inhale, move. Exhale. See that you space out the obliques. Okay, so there's no compression happening. Observe your thumb, observe your fingertips, activate your fingers to make it a little bit more active but not hyperactive. And breathe. You can keep the arms on the hip. You can do all the variations that makes you comfortable. Just breathe. The back heel is active, the front feet is active, and breathe. 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 Inhale, come back into a warrior two position. Breathe. Remember, we can always add a reverse warrior at any point of time you want. Okay. And from there, dandasana. Chaturanga dandasana, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and breathe. 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 Now we did the right triangle, left, so the left triangle. So lift the left leg up, take it in front, get into the warrior two position first. Check alignment of the warrior two, check the neck and shoulders, face muscles, chin and everything. Observe. Then straighten the front knee first. Move the upper part of the body in air forward. Lengthen it. Yes. Reach and then bend. Reach and someone is pulling your arms and then laterally bend to the sides. Okay. Breathe. Yes, that was yes. So reach, space out here and then go. Fine. Breathe. 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 Now, inhale, come back into a warrior two position. Breathe. Breathe. Exhale, dandasana. Hold that position. Chaturanga dandasana, and upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Observe your breath. Inhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now we are doing the half moon pose. So relax. Get into a tight pose. Just get into a tight pose. It's good that you know it, and you don't have to actually write it out.
I know.
Because if you do section wise, it's very easy to remember. There, once again, let us get into a downward facing dog. Now, lift the right leg up, take it in front, get into a warrior two position first. Now, from a warrior two position, shorten the distance of the leg. Let the arms go down on the block or on the floor, whichever you're comfortable with. Okay. You can directly get into the air and do it, or first keep the fingertips on the floor and then get into it, whichever you're comfortable with. Now, once your vision is towards the floor, change the vision in front. Till the time the vision is towards the floor, your balance would be much better. But as you keep moving the head, there is more challenge, right? So just play around and breathe, 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 breathe. Wobble, shake, fall is completely fine. Enjoy the fall. Don't worry about it. You're not into some competition where you have to show that you're perfect. Just enjoy it. And come back into a warrior two position. Yes, exactly. That's perfect. Breathe, breathe. And now get into a vinyasa flow. So Dandasana, Chaturanga Dandasana. Take your time. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. And breathe, 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 breathe. Now we did with the right, let's do with the left. So lift the left leg up, take it in front, get into a warrior two position. Warrior two always helps you, the transition gets a little bit more easier. Nice movement of the arms, open the chest, shoulders are down, shorten the distance first and get into a half moon pose. Ardha, half, Chandra means the moon. Ardha Chandrasana. So open the pelvis and breathe and breathe and breathe. Keep it like more of Maya. Breathe. Yes. Breathe. You fall, it's completely fine. Take the legs high. If you fall, it's completely fine. Challenge yourself. Breathe. Breathe. And come back into a warrior two position. Breathe. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, vinyasa flow. Get into Dandasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Now let us get into a tabletop position. Put the knees on the floor. And let's do a cat and cow. Very slowly, with nice breathing. Cat and cow. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. And now straighten the right arm, straighten the left leg. Engage your core. Balance. Breathe. 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 And now take the elbows to the knee. Take the elbows to the knee. Exhaling. Yes. Inhaling. Straightening the arms. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Rounding the spine. Inhaling. Straightening the spine. Two more. Exhaling. Rounding the spine. Inhaling. And coming back. Change the leg position. Change the arm position. The opposite side. Engage the core. Exhaling. Inhaling. So exhaling, you're curving the spine. Inhaling, you're lengthening the arms. Exhaling. Inhaling. Go slower. Use your core. Exhaling. Inhaling. Last one. Exhaling. Inhaling. Hold that position and breathe. 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 Now, from the tabletop position, get on the elbows. A dolphin pose. And from there, lift the hip up, lift the knees up, get into a downward facing dog, but with the elbows on the floor. And breathe. And breathe. See, open the armpits, try to open the chest more. And breathe. Breathe. Walk your dog in this. You can stretch the legs. Observe your breath. Breathe. Breathe. From there, once again, get into a child's pose. Just breathe. From there, let's get into a downward facing dog. Maintain that stretch. Observe your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now inhale, walk or jump forward, half Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Samasthiti. Call yourself, observe your breath. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale, lift the arms up, interlace the fingers, stretch it out. Open the chest. Observe your breathing. Breathe. Breathe. Now over there, hold it there. Let's do a lateral stretch one more time. Inhale, exhale, go towards your right hand side. Inhale, come back in center, move towards the left hand side. Inhale, come back in center, move towards your right. And come back to the left side. Inhale, hold there. Now, take the arms behind your back. Hold it, interlace your fingers. Open the chest. Behind the back, that is towards the hip. Right? And inhaling there, exhaling, getting into a forward extension. Bend the knees if you want. Let the abdomen rest on the thigh. Open the shoulders. Because we are doing Vinyasa, we need also to see that the shoulders get nice stretch. We are not straining, we are not doing a repetitive action of the shoulders every time to create a problem. So in between, we are giving this spacing out. It can be any form of class series 1 where you're focusing on the shoulders, opening the shoulders. So you give a break, so the injury chances are less because of the repetitive movement. Right? So breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhale, come back slowly. Keeping the arms behind, be there, relax, and now from here, take into a reverse prayer pose. Press it, the palms, press it. Now inhale, a backward extension, open the chest. Shoulders are down. Exhale, coming back in center. You can also hold your elbows, that's fine if you can't do a Namaskar Mudra. Inhale, a backward extension. Opening the chest. Exhale, Namaskar Mudra. Inhale, one more time, backward extension. Exhaling, coming back in center, release the arms, take it down to the side, relax yourself. Once again, inhale, get into a chair pose, Utkatasana. Breathe. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, jump or walk back into a Dandasana. So from the Dandasana, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Observe your breath. Breathe. Breathe. Now from here we get into a internal rotation of the femur. Right? So we are starting with once again a warrior one. So inhale, lift the right leg up, take it in front, get into a warrior one position. Now in the warrior one, the legs are parallel lines. Okay? With the difference. In warrior one, the legs are parallel lines. Perfect. And breathe. Breathe. The ankle one line. Lift the ribcage up away from the pelvis. See that your chin is parallel. Okay, it's lengthening. The feeling of lengthening comes in, but your shoulders are down. Okay, your neck is long. And breathe. Inhaling there. Hold there. Maintain, maintain, maintain. Now exhaling Dandasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up. Take it in front. A warrior one position. Observe your breathing. Neck and shoulders are relaxed. Come in warrior one. Warrior one. The arm goes up. Oh yes. Great. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Be there, be there, be there, be there. Hold there. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhaling there, exhaling, going down into a Dandasana. Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe. Now lift your right leg up, take it in front, get into a warrior one position first. So that's your position of warrior one. Shorten the stance a little bit, straighten the front leg and move forward and going down. And breathe. Breathe the stretch. Breathe. 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 Feel the stretch. Now inhale, come up into a warrior one position. Engage your core. Inhaling, now exhaling, going down into Dandasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, a downward facing dog. Now remember, you can do a cobra, you can do ATMs touching the floor instead of doing a vinyasa. Okay, so just listen to the body. You can skip one or two vinyasas and then join in once again, right? Inhale, lift the left leg up, get into a warrior one position. Internal rotation of the femur. So we need parallel lines. Now shorten the distance of the leg, and now you're getting into a forward extension. Straighten the front leg, go forward, lengthen as if someone is pulling your arms forward. Pull the leg, palms, pull the arms, and yes, wonderful. Breathe, 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 breathe. Inhale, coming back into a warrior one position. Exhale, going down into a Dandasana. Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now, lift your right leg up high in the air. And get into a warrior one position one more time. And breathe, breathe, breathe. Now, from a warrior one position that you are, neck and shoulders relaxed, shorten the distance. Okay, let the whole weight transit on the right. Lift it up and get into a warrior three position. Okay. Engage your core, vision is towards the floor. Breathe, 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 breathe. Inhale, come back into a warrior one position. Exhale, Dandasana. 8 limbs touching the floor, knees, chin, chest touching the floor. Hold that 8 limbs touching the floor and breathe. Cobra pose. Relax into that cobra pose. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhaling, getting into a downward facing dog. We did the warrior three on the right, we need to do it on the left. So lift the left leg up. Okay, you have all the variations to play around. Take it in front. First get into a warrior one position. Lifting the arms up. Engaging the core. Every moment you need to engage the core. That should happen by default. By default. Right? Shorten the distance of the leg and slowly transit the weight on the other side. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. For a few seconds, for whatever duration you are comfortable with. Listen to your body. Focus. 1, 2, 3. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now inhale, come back into a warrior one position. Exhale, get into a Dandasana. And Chaturanga Dandasana. Or whatever you like. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, and breathe, breathe, breathe. Let's stretch it in rabbit pose. So get once again back into a rabbit pose. Stretch it forward. We did a warrior three. Now we are doing a dancer's pose. Okay. So just breathe. That's also a balancing pose as warrior. But in dancer we hold our ankle, right? So just relax in a rabbit pose first. Try to rotate your wrist. And from there, let us sit in Vajrasana. Same position, let us sit in Vajrasana. Just come back. No, Vajrasana, that is this. Just sit in Vajrasana. Okay, now let's do a Pawan Muktasana series 1. Lift up, inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Change the positioning. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now keep the fingertips on the floor and just stretch back. Go back. Go back. To whatever extent that you can go back, just try going back and maintain that position. Okay. Now, breathe. Hold there. Feel the stretch on the quads. Feel the stretch on the quads. Now, if I want to go into a progression, I will take my elbows on the floor and hold that position. If you are comfortable, otherwise keep the elbows straight. Right? And breathe. Come back slowly, one by one, and stretch it forward. From there, downward facing dog. Now we are getting into dancer's pose. So lift your right leg up high in the air. Take it into a warrior one position. From a warrior one, get into a warrior three position. From a warrior three, get into a dancer's pose by holding your ankles with one arm. Exactly. So that's a transition. You go step by step so you don't wobble and fall. So hold that leg, same arm, same leg, and maintain it. Right? And breathe. Breathe. Remember, people do a variation of taking the opposite arm and holding it. That's also fine. Or the same arm. Right? Shoulders are relaxed. Breathe. 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 And releasing it, getting into warrior 3 first. Yes, giving a nice challenge by getting into warrior 3. And from warrior 3, warrior 1. And from warrior 1, Dandasana. Chaturanga, upward, downward. Now lift the left leg up high in the air. Take it in front, get into a warrior 1 position. From a warrior 1 position, shorten the distance, get into a warrior 3 position. Breathe. Now from warrior 3 position, get into a dancer's pose. Check the neck and shoulders are relaxed. You're not elevating the shoulders. They are relaxed. Balance. Breathe. Focus on one point. All these balancing poses require utmost concentration. And after years and years of practice, a day comes when you can't do these balancing poses. That's quite natural and normal. Breathe. 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 Now straighten the arms. Warrior 3. Challenge. Yes. Yes. From warrior 3, warrior 1. Now, if I would have an advanced student, I will say warrior 3, dancers, warrior 3, dancer. So you can play around with that if you want, right? From there, get into a Dandasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Child's pose. Take a break if you want water or something. I give you a 5 minutes break. 5 minutes break if you want. You want to release something out.